Time for your Good to Know segment. Facebook is dealing with yet another scandal over what some employees at the company call friendly fraud. So here's how it works. There are games on Facebook like Petville, Ninja Saga, and Angry Birds. They're free to play, but they're full of in-game purchases. In some cases, kids have unknowingly racked up thousands of dollars in charges while playing. A new report from the Center for Investigative Reporting found Facebook often refused to refund that money to parents. Investigators also found Facebook's own employees warned about this problem for years, but Facebook didn't do anything about it. Facebook is not alone in this practice. Popular games like Fortnite use the same strategy to get kids to spend money. So, let's talk about what you can do to prevent this from happening. If you're a victim of this friendly fraud, you can contest the charges with Facebook through a link on the website's Help Center page. Next, you can limit how much time your kid spends on these games using prepaid gift cards. You can find these gift cards anywhere, major retailers, grocery stores, pharmacies, and the like. And finally, if your kid is playing these games on a smartphone, use the parental control. That way, your child needs your approval to buy something in a game. And that is your Good to Know segment.